Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Nevaeh Cookies here. I just made a video of an ask. So basically on this TikTok, this is filter called Ask. And you usually it's kind of like a makeup asking filter thing. And yeah, if you just go watch that video, it will explain why I have this makeup on. But in this video, we're gonna do take off makeup look with me. So let's do that. Take off makeup look with me. Why I tell you guys a story time, because I haven't done a story time yet. So let's do that. Okay, so let's start story time. I was in North Conway, and we spent the weekend. We spent the weekend at North Conway, just about. And then the night before, no. So we went the night before we had to leave North Conway. What's very sad is that my little cousin, his name's RJ, his ears started bothering him. So then he was complaining and stuff. And sometimes he could be like a huge drama queen. But he was complaining about how his ear was hurting and stuff. So then he didn't go to the hospital because it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad then. So he was just relaxing in the hotel and stuff. And then we came upstairs and it was time for everyone to go to bed. So everyone went to bed, right? So then say it's 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And RJ starts screaming on the top of his lungs. He literally starts screaming on the top of his lungs. And he's saying, I'm going to use this product, guys. The gel one I have used in my videos before. But yeah. He kept screaming on the top of his lungs, saying, it was oh my God, my ears hurt. My ears hurt. And my mother was like, well, RJ, you're just going to have to relax, you stop crying or it's gonna get worse. And guess what? He wouldn't stop crying, and it ended up getting worse. Okay, everyone went back to sleep. Emma's my other cousin. She was already asleep, so she didn't have to wake up to that. But then 3 a.m. hit. I was asleep. This is the thing that Emma told me. 3 a.m. hit. And Emma woke up and she hears RJ and she's like, RJ, it's okay, stop crying, it's okay. Then 4 a.m. hits and he's literally won't stop crying for the life of him. He's just he's literally won't stop crying. And my mom's like, okay, Ryan is my other cousin. He's the parents of them. He's like, okay, Ryan, we have to bring RJ to a hospital because it looks like it's not getting any worse. He was like, oh, okay, we can bring him to a hospital. So they kept looking up close up hospitals. So we basically had to leave and pack all of our stuff and bring it to the car and stuff. And there was literally in North Conway, there's no close hospitals. That's so crazy, right? So I don't know how there's no close hospitals at North Conway, which they should have a close-up hospital just in case. But no. So we had to go to Manchester because that's where they live. So it was a long drive, and we had to go to Manchester, and we brought him to the hospital to check out his ear. Yeah. After we brought him to the hospital, me and Emma were just making funny TikToks and stuff, and making weird TikToks and stuff, and waiting for him to get out of the hospital. An hour passed and he's still in the hospital waiting, and he comes out. And he said, oh, there was just wax in my ear. And my mom got so mad and was like, oh, there was wax in here, that's why you were crying. And RJ's dad was like, no, that's not all. Don't listen to him. He has an ear infection too. So we had to drop them off home because, yeah, we had to drop them off home. And me and my mom drove back home because we had to leave. So we drove back home, and that, like, basically we were so tired that we had to get, like, so much coffee. That's how tired. Oh, that's how tired we were. We were, like, that tired that we had to get coffee and stuff. Alright, guys, I hope you loved my story time. It was a bit fast, but I just feel like taking this makeup off, so I hope you love my story time. So, peace out, Girl Scout and Boy Scout.